Now there's a day that there's not going to be much done in the garden. So I wonder, can you guess what we're going to cook today? You see, I've got a bit of a problem. I have too many broccoli growing in the garden. I must have about 20 broccoli plants in, and we're not going to be able to eat all this. So what we're going to do here is we're going to turn a lot of the broccoli into soup and then try and freeze it, see how that goes. I'm sure most of you know this, but this is actually a flower head, and these little florets will eventually bloom if they're left in the garden long enough, and of course at that point the broccoli's finished. So we've got it in time, and yeah, next thing to do is to get all these little florets cut off, like so. Oh, don't cut my head off! Here we go. Yeah. The next step is potatoes, and for the broccoli and Stilton soup you will need one large potato for each broccoli head. So I only have medium-sized potatoes here, so that's going to be 2 per broccoli head, and there are 4 broccoli heads there, so that's going to be 8 potatoes. And the next step is to get these potatoes all chopped nicely, nice and thin, because they're not going to be in the pan too long. And we don't want them taking forever to boil. So it's onions now. We need, well, I need 4 of these medium-sized onions. But if you're just doing 1 broccoli head, you'll only need 1 large onion. A couple of celery stalks. Now, you don't see them in every recipe for broccoli and Stilton soup, but I've seen them in 1 or 2, and well, I'm going to see what it turns out like. So maybe it'll be a bad idea, maybe not. Some nice garlic. Again, you don't have to put garlic in, but I reckon it's a crime not to put garlic in with just about everything. And here's a wee tip for your garlic. Break it up first and then peel it. That's the quickest way. Just use the back of a knife to break it up, and watch your fingers at the same time. I have these ones already broken. And then just a little press. So that's our garlic prepared. It's time to do some cooking. Yeah, so it's onions and celery if you're putting it in it, and potatoes and the butter in there, and basically that just goes on a low heat, and it stays there for about 10 minutes or so. Now don't forget to give it a wee stir every so often. Chicken stock, put in some boiling water and we'll get it whisked up so that it's ready, and we'll get that poured into the pot. Again, that goes on a low heat, and it stays there for another 15 minutes or so. I'm going to give mine a little longer because there's basically twice as much in there. So I'll probably give it 20 minutes. And don't forget to put the top on the pan. Okay, so I have my Stilton here. We'll just prepare it and get it ready to go. That's the Stilton put in, and you can see yourself it dissolves. There we are, another few minutes and that'll be ready. So that's it, ready now for putting in the food processor. But I'm told you have to let it cool off a little or you can damage the food processor. So I think that'll be enough for this batch. Gorgeous. But I'm still going to give it a little more time in the blender. Ah, that's beautiful. Well worth doing.